I knew it was getting time because, well, first of all, I wanted to retire 2-3 years before I did. Mm-hmm. Just kind of off and on. I had these moments. I'm like, I'm done. Yeah. And my wife, my parents be like, it ain't time. It ain't time. Wow. But I wanted my freedom back, bro. I've been doing this since I've been a kid, man. Yeah. You start to add up the time away from your family. My body, like now I'm spending more money for prehab and rehab than I am for actual training camps for my partners. I got masseuse, I got this, I got that, I got, it's a lot. Yeah. And I knew after Kovalev won, this close to retiring, I didn't go to the gym for 3 months after that fight.
You didn't take that much time.
I was just tired. I've never done that. Maybe a month.
Couple weeks?
Maybe. Yeah. When I start fighting tough 12-round fights, I take a month. Yeah. But early on, I take a couple weeks. Yeah. And I remember going to my pastor, I was like, man, I think I'm done. And I went to his office, and I knew he was going to co-sign it. I knew he did. I knew he was going to co-sign it. I said, man, I ain't been to the gym in 3 months. Man, I think I'm done. Yeah. He listened to me. He was like, I think you'll be fine if you retire. Yeah. He said, I think you'll be fine if you keep going. He said, but I think I could see you doing one more. Mm-hmm. He said, pray about it, but I think I could see you doing one more. And I remember being upset, like not like visibly, but just I needed that confirmation. I'm about to be done with it. I'm about to get my freedom. Yeah. And I remember leaving there like, man, one more. Like I go to a camp and I'm glad I did. Yeah. But
you just wanted somebody to say, yeah, that's enough.
I just thought that was the confirmation right there. I thought he was like, I can see you doing one more. Yeah. So we went to, I made the decision to do it again. But I knew going into that fight, that was it. Mm-hmm. I knew. And that's the best camp. I had the worst camp of my career before Kovalev won. Mm. The best camp of my career, Kovalev 2, because I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. I was light. Yeah. I was sharp. Yeah. No injuries. Man, I knew I was going to stop that dude. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. And after that fight, before I retired, I started getting the itch. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Some new deals on the table. HBO coming with a new deal. Jordan coming with a new deal. It was a lot. I'm like, man, I don't know. And the plan, if I stayed around, was going to be Tony Bellew at cruiserweight, and then we was going for Joshua at heavyweight.
I forgot they talked about that.
So I actually, the deal was 2 days away from being announced. And I'm, training with my track guy, Aaron Thigpen, and I'm going to the gym, kind of my pre-camp stuff. And all of a sudden, I woke up one morning, and I was like, I felt like the weight of the world on my shoulders. I was just like, and I remember I was laying on the floor. Early in the morning, I told my wife, I was like, I don't think I want to do this. Yeah. I felt like I was about to cry. Yeah. It just hit out of nowhere. I just felt heavy. Yeah. Mind you, made the decision before. I kind of knew before Cove 2, got through that. Then I was like, wait, let's hold on, maybe we'll do another one. Yeah. Then all of a sudden it just hit me, and she was, so she heard me out. She was like, I ain't never heard you talk like this before. She was like, I think the decision is already made. Mm-hmm. And when she said that was the first time she ever confirmed how I felt. She normally, would hear me out and say, babe, I know it ain't gonna be much longer, try to enjoy it, but it's not time. It's the first time she ever said that it's time. Yeah. And I got on the phone, bro. I started undoing everything. I called my lawyer. I'm like, man, we undid the all the deals that were on the table, we had to undo them. Yeah. And then I announced my retirement September 21st.
Was that anxiety?
What part?
Did it feel like anxiety, or what did that feel like?
What part?
That you said I had this heavy.
No, the heaviness was just man, I just think my heart shifted. No, what you originally planned, and what you thought you was gonna do before Code 2, you need to stick with that. Yeah. Your heart ain't in this. You're going after the opportunities, but your heart's not in it. Yeah. And my lawyer, he hit me with something real heavy when I called him. I was like, hey bro, I don't know, man. I just talked to my wife. I think this may be it. Yeah. But then I was like, whoa. He was like, all right, well, I'm gonna start making. I was like, whoa, I'm just telling you how I'm feeling. Don't undo nothing yet. I'm just talking to you. But I was like, man, we got a good deal on the table. And I started going down the list of deals and the money that was on the table. Mm-hmm. But he hit me with my own words.
What did he say?
He said, but Dre, you said you would never just box for money. I was like, bro, I did say that. Yeah. And that was it, bro.